What's happening, Captain? This your boy CB Hunts, and yes, what you see before you is the Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men 3-pack, aka Love Triangle. Man, trust me, when I saw this, when they showed this at Toy Fair, yeah, I was amped. I was like, yeah, I gotta have that. And you can tell by the front of the box, like you can see how the actual figure looks in the box. It looks so wonderful in the box. Got the X-Men logo on the front, on top. Then on the sides of the box, it shows the actual cards and stuff of each one. Can't really see it too well, but on the back has the same card to show each individual cards and the bios of all of them. That's pretty tight how they have that. I used to have these cards like back in the day. Don't have them anymore, but I used to have these. But I like the way how they got them in the box, and I love the new color. It almost looks like the 90s cartoon in a way, off of Fox Kids. I used to watch that like every Saturday morning, and in the times when they were at it Saturday morning, if you just in case you didn't see it, it was showed on that Monday afternoon as well.
You ain't lying.
So once we get back, we finna open this bad boy up and see what it do with this love triangle. And as you can see, as they stand here, as they look so gorgeous coming out of the box, man, it's like the way they compare with the other figures is like night and day. Like especially with Jean Grey. I got the original Jean Grey from the I think it was a Toy Biz. It was still Toy Biz at the time, or it just changed the Marvel Legends. It was like at that period where it just changed from Toy Biz to Marvel Legends. When they put out a Jean Grey, can't remember which wave it was in. But you know, I'll probably show it somewhere on the screen. So yeah, but plus I have it, so I'll show a little bit later on. But like with the speaking of Jean Grey, you can see with her, it's like with her, it's like, man, the only thing I have an issue with her is her lips. Yeah, they're nice, but she never did have full lips. It's almost like she had like a plastic surgery or something. It just looks weird to me. Looks nice though, but it just, to me, it just a little off. But you can see by the color of her costume. The camera don't really show it as well, but it's like a darker yellow. Along with that, I like the belt, the darker. The only thing that's kind of not matching is the color on her suit and her gauntlets and the belt. It's like two different shades of blue.
You ain't lying. Because
right here is a different shade, more a shiny material with a more duller color here. Along with the gauntlets, there's a shiny metal, but it's a different color shiny metal than the shiny metal that's up here. It's like weird. They couldn't really think of the what's name, but the body mold on her, I think it's the same as probably Storm or Rogue, but it just changed the color up and added the little pieces on the side here. But I just now noticed that too. This is a more shinier piece than her actual outfit is. Okay, I like the different detail of that. That's nice. I'm like, okay, how about you trying? Lacking in some spots, but you trying in other spots. So that's pretty tight right there. So we put her back up. Now we'll go with Wolverine. because I got him in this famous stance. You can see with his head, it's the same head we always got, the same snarl and everything, the exact same body mode of the last Tiger Stripe Wolverine, but like the color of his suit is much more brighter, but the arm shields and his blues are much darker. As me and my homeboy Sean would say, I wish they would have kept the same color of the yellow, but use the same blue on the other one. But like he said, you get to pick and choose which one do you want. You see by the blue is much darker than the actual glove. It's kind of like the same. And light is more just the same, I see. But I thought it was a little bit different, but it's not. I like the way they did the boots and everything. It's practically the same. It's the same thing. I don't know if he's gonna stand now since I moved him. And now on to Scott. Like you said, it's practically the same Scott. On there, they just changed the color to a more darker blue with his suit, and his name is more like a bright yellow. I like the mask. Like you can tell the difference between the head though. The head is a little bit more, it's like a little bit more bigger. And I'm off camera. I'm looking at the figures of the camera. It's actually a little more bigger and fuller. Everybody thought it was the same, but it's actually not. The other head is a little bit more thinner than the other one, but it's the same jacket as the old man Wolverine. On that they added was the X-Men symbol. We have the same problems, but luckily with Hasbro, they heard us saying, "Hey man, I want a fist." Well, there you go. We got one. You see, it's the exact same suit as that, everything. But like I said, we got the fist this time with Scott. So, kind of happy on that, because I got an idea that I got from Artemis Prime that I might use this Cyclops for. As you can see, got all the rest of the parts for all these figures. First, we're going to start with the one that has the least, and that's Jean Grey. Got her extra head that comes with her, kind of like the hair with her. Kind of nice. I like how they did that. You see they got a little wash going from light to dark. And with her head sculpt right here, I like the way it looks right here. But this is with them lips, man. I just don't like them lips. So the only thing I don't like, even though it looks type full, but I just don't want her not to have no full lips. But I know this is from the comic books and like not the actual cartoon. But hey, I gotta go by my how I feel.
Goddamn right.
So, start the phone up. Get the light. There we go. And so, next one, up the bat, Cyclops. You know, he comes with that extra hand of his. There you go. Dropped it. Ready to go. Okay. Cyclops with his hand. Same hand he always comes with. Ain't nothing new, ain't nothing special.
He ain't lying.
But these two sculpts, can't remember which one it is. I think this one is the comic book version. I'm not for sure, but I will look it up to make sure, see if it is or not. But I still like how it is. The glass was red. This one is, like I said, don't know if it was the comic or cartoon. So, but I still like how it looks. Looks nice and everything. My glasses did get scratched as I was trying to like pull it out the package. It's kind of like tight in there, but you know, I did get a little paint. I got the paint to match this, so ain't no biggie. And so next up the bet is with Wolverine's bone claws. I like how it looks. You can still take them off. Think they're like hooked in right here. I've seen somebody took them off before, but I'm not sure they are or not. They are probably loosened, or I don't know. But I'm not going to use these hands. Oh, hit the camera. I'm going to use these hands on my custom Logan. So I'm gonna paint the gloves like his skin tone and have it for that. And the same thing with the 12-inch Wolverine and all the other Marvel Legends. Comes that half-hooded piece that comes when he takes his mask down. Like how it looks. Kind of same as the other one, but just like a more it's like much more smaller than the other one, the 10-inch. And the same thing with the head. We got this several heads with several Logan head with the Marvel Legends. It's also the same head they use for the 12-inch and everything. So I like how it looks. And last but not least, we got the actual Screaming head. So with the pieces missing and everything else, and I do have the extra, so we'll be like pulling that out. As you can see, with every single one of these, you can tell the difference between each one. And yeah, it's a significant difference. Some are like much better than the others, and some not. Like for instance, on these two, the Jean Greys, I'll start with them. You can see clearly it was an upgrade to her in every shape, form, or fashion. It was an upgrade. So yeah, hair about to think the same, a little bit different with the hair. Think about the same, a little bit more red, but yeah, it just 98 with these two. She might stand, she might fall. I don't know, because I hit the leg. So she might fall. So next up the bat is good old Cyclops. And I can tell off rip, one is actually is like, I can tell over time, like between these two, if you can tell, I kind of like messed up on the head, but I did it that way.
Look at
so,
this dude.
So I can have I mean, like custom fiber. But all that is like extra glue I had for other stuff that didn't work. You know, you try to do stuff. All I need to get a little hot water. It'll take all that off and kind of fix that. Yeah, I kind of like messed my Cyclops up, but it's the option I can use for get the camera. Option I can use about like blast effects. So I might swap heads with this one for this one. I'm still gonna use this Cyclops here because I have plans for this one.
You ain't lying.
So, but I can tell with this one much more heavier because he got the jacket on, but the detail is much more better in this one than that one. But I know y'all keep it. I know in the comments y'all gonna dog me in this one. Hey, it's trial and error. Hey, I I didn't actually like pay for all these just for the looks. I try to make my own little stuff. So I'm new, try to fix this stuff, but when you put the fixed piece in, it looks better. Well, hold on, let me just show you now. Let me show you now. Got the fixed piece somewhere. Put it down. You can hear me moving in the background. That's me. Oh, way over here. Okay. And by that time, my camera like cuts off. Trying to get this fixed piece in. Wherever it's in, it does hold up and it does look good on the camera. So, see, this is before that the fixed piece came out at the time. So, though you can't barely see it because my camera a little hot right now. But yeah, this is what I did. And now, you see, next up bat is Wolverine. Now compared to these two, I can tell from jump this one from the wave from the Apocalypse wave. This Wolverine is 10 times better than this one here.
You ain't lying.
Because this one here has more of a wash with like a like two-tone wash with this one. The facial features are more better than this one. Like you can see like a more of a good flesh tone with this one. But so I might just use him on the shelf.
Bruh.
Oh, she fell. I might use this one here more than this one. I might put him in my shrine and just use him off rip.
You ain't lying.
And a quick size comparison. You can see about all these, like I had to squat him down just to get him in the back in the frame. So these are all the different Wolverines that Marvel Legends came out. Well, all the ones that I wanted. I know they got a whole lot of others, but I wasn't really too much interested.
Nope.
And speaking of the custom, if you see on your far right, this is the custom of the Old Man Wolverine that I did, and I used the head from that old school Wolverine from the Marvel Legends classic wave on the head. I might see if I can try the other head and see if it fits, but I tried to match the same thing with the cartoon, trying to add some dirt on the pants. I'm not too good at doing customizing stuff. I'm not no expert, so
You ain't lying.
but I always did wanted the bone claws. So I'm glad they made these. So I'm trying to make him flesh tone so I can add it to him, to the add to the collection as my little shrine or whatever. So that's what I'm gonna do with that. But for, let's hope he don't fall, but knock nobody over. Cause this dude never, hit the camera. Sorry about that. I'm a little clumsy. Y'all can't already tell sometimes.
You ain't lying.
So, put him in the back. Excuse me for like sniffing and sneezing. Trying to get cold, but I'm trying to stop it early before it fully happens. And now, what I was saying about the heads and stuff, along with this tall Wolverine here, it's kind of like the same thing with this new Wolverine from the Love Triangle pack. And so, like I said, with this one, comes with the cowl for everything. Zoom. I don't know why it's not zooming, but it's the same cowl piece as this one. As the 12-inch version. They just got the eyes whited in. That's how I might do to this one too, so you can show more of the eyes.
Nope.
You gotta like white it in. So I kind of like how they kind of copied same thing. It's the same black, same bright yellow. Sorry about that. That's why me and my homeboy said I wish they would have did the same color variation as this one, because it had the light blue and the light you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Not going to sit there trying to stutter the whole time. So, and next up the bat, as you see, is the exact same head with the smaller head with a much more bigger one. You already know since it's like much more bigger, it has more detail, so you can't really go by that, but it's still kind of spot on. I kind of like that though. Exact same smile, and there's some they have more detail on this one, but this one, small one, got more detail than the big ones. So kind of like nice look trade-off. And last but not least, all the cows that got tore up. So along with this one, zoom. Well, it's not zooming. There it goes, but shake the camera when I do that. So this the cow. We got the hair messed up. The hole in the side. The same thing as this one, but like it's got like a little more detail, everything. But actually has a hole in the cow. See it right there. Got more scratches deep and everything. But you all know it's gonna be like that because it's much more bigger head. They tried with this one, and I'm not saying it's not good, but it is. It's still spot on. And now we got some size comparisons. That's how they stack up against DC Multiverse, Cyborg, and Black Lightning, WWE Elite, Macho Man Randy Savage, and Ric Flair. And last but not least, DC Films, Superman from Man of Steel, and Superman from the original Christopher Reeve movie. And now, for each one is the articulation. You see with Jean Grey, she can zoom in. Can't lift her head up too high. The hair is impaired. Hair down that low. Arms can go up only this high with her because of her shoulder pads. Got a single jointed elbow. Got a waist. Diaphragm can move her back and forth. Legs can kick up this high. Got double jointed knees. Ankles can go down. Don't want to break it because I can see it starting to turn white. You try that ankle. That one too. So I'm not going. You know how far they go. And ankle pivot for each foot. So with Cyclops, you can look up that high up. It's pretty tight. With Cyclops, look that far down. Left, right, got good head. Because the jacket, can go this high up on each side. Got a single jointed elbows. Got hinge wrist. Bend now that far down. That far back because the jacket hindering. Legs can kick up that high. You still like put the hot water on them. Double jointed knees. Ankles will go down that far. It's go up that high. Yeah, it's my ankle swivel. I'm not gonna really do the articulation with Wolverine. You kind of know it. We get this figure, I don't know how many times and everything. So I do want to give you an idea, just in case the people who do customs, stuff like that, the idea that I came with, well, it's not really the idea I came with, but I just want to show you more what Shartimus Prime was saying in his review video that gave me an idea I want to do, but he didn't really show to elaborate. He came up with a good idea. I want to give him his due on that, but I just want to show a little bit more. Okay, I know this ain't the head I'm gonna use. I know it looks weird with Tom Holland's head on there, but this is just an idea you can use to make morph. So I don't know, you can have two different heads. You can have, like, paint his hair black like he said, or if you want, you paint the rings around his eyes or anything. But I know we all got extra hands of Marvel Legends in our stash somewhere, that put up somewhere.
You ain't lying.
So we can just change the hands out, make it more flesh tone, just like it's like Morph. Well, I think Morph had on gloves in the cartoon and the comic books, not for sure. I might try to look that up, but when I do the editing. But I just did this real quick, looked at my bag of heads. I just grabbed any head that would pop on there. I know he looked weird, but I'm just saying this is just an idea. So, hey, we got our morph. So, this is my review of the Love Triangle 3-pack. Hope y'all enjoyed everything and show all the comparisons and everything. So I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
Bye, have a great time.